Hello, welcome to this special canoe journey edition of Native HeartBeat. I'm Shinoa Igawa. In this program, we travel along with the Nisqually canoe family as they make their way upon the waters of the Salish Sea to attend the paddle to Swinomish Potlatch. The theme of the gathering is loving, caring, and sharing together.
Today is pretty much the beginning of the lower Puget Sound, making their way from one home front, the Squaxin Island family. Now they're moving on to Nisqually, Squallyops. Squallyops is people of the water, people of the grass.
We're here to start the journey. We're here at Arcadia, Bow Ramp.
1, 2, 3. Slow.
This is the first day of the journey for the Nisqually tribe, and we're gonna go all the way.
And so now we're getting our canoe ready, who's representing our family, the Squallyops, which is our dinosaur gut canoe, we call it, because it's of tradition, but yet it's a new era of tradition of canoes.
Looking forward to getting back into the water. It's been a year since the last time we were pulling all together as a canoe family and stuff, and it's good to see it kind of just coming together here.
And we're hoping that we'll just have a good year with a lot of good feelings and together as canoe families.
Creator, look over us today when we go out into these waters. Keep us safe. Keep our hearts in it.
You can see the crowd and everybody who's doing their morning ritual, blessing the canoe, blessing the family, circling up, saying their prayers, because this is very sacred, honor, tradition, the water of our past, of our history, of our ancestors, the gathering of all our people here in Puget Sound back in the day when tradition was valued as the water is our gateway to family. So this is what we're doing today.
You got our permission to leave our shores. Have a good, safe trip. Proud to have you.
Well, it's important. This is the way our ancestors traveled. They didn't have highways. They didn't have automobiles. They traveled the waters to get back and forth wherever they went. And it means a lot for now to show this generation. This is the way their ancestors traveled. This is their way.
Sonia's out there. She's on the
Squallyops.
Yeah, she's on the Squallyops.
I think it's really important that Nisqually be a part of all the tribes that are hosting the canoe journey. Because if you look at our people and what happened to them and how we come out of that as a people. We have relatives in Canada, clear to California. So our relations are everywhere. So when we come together with the other tribes, it's like we're going home.
We're two Chinook canoes from Willapa Bay not far from here. We have relatives in this part of the world. We're happy to be here. Brought our hereditary chief from Bay Center, Phil Hawks. We're carrying a few guests with us. We've got family already on shore. we're just asking permission that you'd also let us ashore to share what we know is going to be a good meal and good rest and all the things we need. So
welcome people from Chinook, welcome from Willapa. We welcome you here today. I hear your requests. We've been preparing for you, so you are welcome to come and eat and rest here at Nisqually. We appreciate your long journey here and how much further you have to go. So come ashore and enjoy the festivities that we have for you this evening.
William Wells and I are here. We were asked by the Canoe family to help take care of the kitchen and help cook for the main dinner here for the canoe pullers and families that are coming here to visit. From last night, our experience of going out to Squaxin Island, from hearing from the cooks out there, they fed 700 and there were still people coming in. So we're looking at 700 or more today.
Whoever's in the support boat, please make sure you have enough life preservers on the boat.
And
on
also,
the canoe, anyone under the age of 18, if they don't have that on, the canoe can be pulled off the water.
And it's important that they learn this and keep this information going after we're all gone. I was taught by elders when I was a child. I was fortunate that there was a lot of old people still alive yet when I was a child, and I learned from them. There's not many of us left now, so it needs to be taught to the younger ones, and this go on from generation to generation to come.
I think it's really important. It gives them a sense of pride, to know that, wow, my great-great-great-grandfather was out on this water. This is where he lived out here on the island.
5 minutes, get past that ferry. That ferry right there? You can do it.
What it means is an opportunity to experience what our ancestors experienced, and it's a wonderful opportunity to bring our kids into that experience, let them travel the same waterways that our ancestors did, let them experience the same things. It's a great experience for everyone to learn how to become mentally and emotionally strong. It's just good all the way around to get people together and to really feel what it's like to be Nisqually, Squally-Atch.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
hey man, it's a good day. It's a good landing. They made it safely. It's a good day.
Beautiful, very beautiful. Got a little bit of rinse out there. He's like, we was talking in the canoe, and we thought he's washing us. There's some things that he had to wash out of us. So it was beautiful out there. A little squall came through, washed us up, and then we was able to finish up real strong. Everybody pulled together.
And it's all out traveling in the Left Warrior Canoe. And we wish to come ashore.
Welcome you in, and hopefully you'll spend a couple nights here in Swinomish and enjoy the hospitality. Welcome ashore.
Having the elders here is just a must. They represent so much. Just having them here, I think, helps calm everyone down. and keeps everybody under control and organized. Having the elders here means so much, I think, especially for the kids, because it's an opportunity where we can come together, participate as families, and really learn so much about each other.
Squally up! Time to circle up!
How did she burn? She did.
This time I'm going to go ahead and have to.
All right, it's time to listen up, Squally up. Tomorrow's poll starts at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Huh?
6 o'clock in the morning. Your skipper, Hanford Hoeekwood McLeod. Being a mentor within the tribe here, myself being in sobriety for the past 7 years, noticing the growth of the young ones to now to the 14 to 18-year-olds. They see us as the older ones trying to bring the culture closer to the families, and they start clinging closer to us as mentors because we don't use the curse words. We use more motivation. We can do this. Just do it. Is, you know, like the Nike term, just do it. But it's our way of saying it's time to get up and do it, because in time, the 7th generation of family is going to pass on this to the young ones. And so they witness that and they bring it out themselves, which we have a caring need as our own that we've done here, like I said, within the past 7 years with the canoe journey.
You young guys are the next generation. I'm just here to assist. Is that what it's called, Jeff?
Right on, brother.
I'm just here to assist.
We ask that you protect each one of them. Fill their heart with joy and honor and respect that they can do this for the people. I ask you to watch over each one of them. Hear their hearts. Hear their prayers. Hear the songs that'll be sung to give them strength.
Welcome, family and friends. We are the Nisqually Canoe family, and we travel in 2 canoes. We have the Leschi Warrior and the Nisqually, and they send most of our kids to bed and a lot of our pullers, skippers, so we have a few here. And we want to say thanks to the hosts, Swinomish. We love coming here. This is one of our favorite spots.
Two o'clock this morning. 2, 3 o'clock. Squally up! What time is it? Let's go. It's time to get up. It's time to get. Let's wake it and shake it. Let's go. Look at this young chap right here. He's already breaking down. It is only 4:35 and he is ready to go. His 10. How about the rest of you crew right here?
Good morning.
All your stuff up and ready to go? Here, one light. Angry Bird is as manifest as Jeffrey wakes up in the morning and knows he has to get everybody up ready to go. And there's a video game out there that a lot of the kids play, and it's quite interesting because they caught me playing it all the time, and they kept over my shoulder, let me play. So I brought it into the canoe family as a wake-up call. It's Angry Bird time. It's time to get up. It's time to motivate Nisqually Angry Birds. And then it was heard in Swinomish very well.
Here are the Nisqually Canoe family. We had a good time visiting your land here. We're asking permission to leave the shore.
Swinomish tribe grants you permission to leave our shore. Pull hard, be safe. Off with you. You know, when we get to a certain point on this, 10-hour pull, you can see people getting to that point of where they exhaustion and tired and just want to lay down and go to sleep. And being on this journey, you can see that they push through that. The prayers start coming to them. The purpose of why they're here
And while they're out on the water, with every paddle, with every pull, you know, that prayer goes out to the families and out to the relatives here. That,
up there.
You know, this is why we do this. This is why we're out here on this water. This is why we're here traveling. And we carry on this tradition, pass it on.
Everybody step inside. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's get up. Let's get this stuff done. You can take a nap afterwards.
Dry? Open it up and they're going to let it dry out.
Let's get some jobs done. Let's go. You guys are on the clock. Let's go.
Lift her up. Put it back towards you.
But in the short time that the canoe committee had, it worked out great. They did a wonderful job coming together and meeting with the culture committee and just getting together and delegating, you know, the work, what needs to be done.
Thank you for coming to the whole country here. You honor us with your presence. We're grateful for your journey, that it was safe, and we hope you saw some salmon jump along the way.
We are the Swinomish Canoe family. We are the Swinomish Canoe family. We are the Swinomish Canoe family. My name is Cindy Slayat Dunstan. I'm one of 2 skippers that travel in the Nisqually Warrior today. My other brother is Hanford McLeod. Traveled long and hard today through your waters. It was a good day today. And we'd like to ask permission to come ashore to join in your festivities.
The Swinomish, we'd like to welcome you here to Tulalip. We look forward to seeing and hearing all that you have to offer with the young people, your songs and your dances. We've enjoyed the waters with your family many times. We look forward to bringing you ashore again here today. We want to welcome you here and make yourselves at home while you're here at Tulalip.
You're a bullseye.
You made a big part of
Bonding. Of course, within our ancestral ways, it's in our tradition, bringing the youth, the elder together, the gathering of our nations, and to follow through on it with our culture. That's what brings into the camp when they're sitting there, whether it's the weaving, the song, the dance, the joking, the angry bird of follow through, because you have the elders now using that term because that catches those young families' minds. Angry birds, oh man, that means we're paying attention to you, the young ones, and the youth are paying attention to the older ones because they're using the new term, the angry bird term.
Red Rover, send Ian right over.
Thank you for honoring our invitation, relatives. Come ashore, come celebrate with us, come join us. We have lots of food for you. We have shelter, come ashore. Thank you.
Came down the channel and came inside, and it felt great to finally, you know, get here. Then again, it felt kind of sad because then a lot of us wanted to do another leg. You know, and that's what it felt like. You know, let's go another. You know, we could probably pull another leg or two, and that's how great we all felt coming in here. It felt uplifting. You know, it was a little wet, a little cold, and it made us all feel proud. And that was that moment coming across there that, you know, none of us wanted to get out of the canoe. And we said that when we came in to Shelter Bay. They kept asking me, are we going to sit in the same seat when we come in for Potlatch? I said, you know it. And we ended up putting everyone in there, though, when we came in.
Pretty crazy because I was getting soaked and wet when I was coming in. But it's Washington. I'm used to it. Me and a bunch of my friends on the canoe, we were all having fun, just sitting there, making everything funny, having a good time. Got to see how they welcomed us here to our final destination.
We are the Swinomish Canoe family. We're traveling in the Nisqually Warrior. We traveled a long way and we humbly ask your permission to come ashore.
Come ashore, my relatives. Come ashore. Come join us for this celebration.
Adieu, Hadabs. Thank you. Come ashore.
Families, people that don't realize that they're related to them. When we go on this journey, they find out who their relatives. I know who they are, but my children don't, and the other people don't know. I used to tell my kids, be careful of who you meet when you go to Muckleshoot. You got a lot of relatives over there. And this is a gathering that once a year that people can gather together with all the other tribes, meet new people, and meet people that you know. And it's good that we at least gather once a year like this. It's a good thing.
Our song and dance team, it took them a long time, but they always come together. They didn't have, you know, the drumming, they didn't have the outfits, but they brought it together. Mostly Cleo and Grace, the lead song and dance people, and learning from other tribes, like Canada gave them the song Wea, and they taught it to the girls and to the young kids.
In Indian country, you see how vast and it's growing in its time. But to bring it back to culture is what the canoe journey brings, the value. There is no dollar sign. It's the value of the culture, the people, from the young ones to the eldest, to our ancestors. The way we travel within the waters here, our ancestral highway they call it. That's our waters that we've traveled so numerous times. We can go back to the day when there was the teachings of the Mount Rainier, how she moved from the Cascades to the Rocky Mountains. The value of all that, that's what this does to us. And it brings it out in a really good way. And that's what the family of Swinomish brought to us in 2011, bringing more of the families together.
But I just wanted to thank everyone for coming here. All of our people from Nisqually and all the others.
And the teachings. A lot of elders that come into the camp at the canoe journeys, they share their knowledge about the canoes and about pulling and what it meant to them as children.
I learned how to sit down and just watch them instead of running around like kids. And it's actually pretty fun sitting there too to see how all the different dances and songs are. So it made me think about the hard work they put into to show us how they do their ways. So I just sit there and watch their ways, because I know people watch mine, so I should do the same.
You know, and coming here and sharing and showing who we are as Nisqually people, you know, be proud of that. To take that long journey, I tell them, you know, at times it feels like a race out there, you know, because you're looking at other canoes and you're looking at other canoe families, and they're on ground crew, they're all racing here to get to the next spot, you know, but out there in the water, it's a little different. You can feel that journey, you know, and you can feel that sacredness behind every pool and digging deep and having that shoulder hurt or back hurt, you know, and then feeling those prayers as you pray.
We traveled on the left side warrior. We felt all your prayers on our way in. We got here safely, and we traveled through all the territories in a good way this year. And we'd like to ask permission to leave your shores.
Thank you very much for traveling here. And yes, we do give you permission to leave our shores after all the festivities are done.
travel journeys, I don't know, it meant to me like it's a good experience, like a year of learning.
I just like the feeling of getting on the canoe, meeting new people, pulling, things like that.
Yeah, it's like when I pull, and I kind of worry about my grandma, so then I started just pull for her. And
The only part I hate is waking up to Angry Birds. Because that's all you hear, Angry Birds. But it's pretty cool. Just camping with your family and friends, getting together, learning from each other.
I've only made 3 friends that are guys, the rest were all girls.
So what's that? Wow.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It feels kind of bad because now I gotta go back home and wait another year just to witness this. So it feels kind of bad, but it felt really good just to hang out here and be free and stuff.
I think I'm gonna go every year after this.
We hope you have enjoyed this edition of Native Heartbeat. We would like to give a special thanks to the Nisqually tribe and Canoe family for allowing us to share their story with you. To find out more, visit our website at nativeheartbeat.com. Thank you for watching. I'm Shinoa Igawa.
Cycle. Midnight College. Cycle.